Yo, hello everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to episode
Hello.
4 of freaking Bin Buddies. Let's go. Amazing,
Oh my
amazing.
gosh.
We're going dumpster diving today into the sea, into getting real summer vibes here, okay?
I know.
Let's
Ooh,
freaking go. Very
it
excited.
is. It is summer, isn't it? It's the solstice, isn't it? A couple of days ago. Yeah.
I don't know moon cycles and sun cycles and stuff. I'm gonna be I'm so real, dude. I have no
It's the
clue.
I don't think it's a lunar. I think it's a sun cycle, isn't
Oh,
it? I'm sure it's a sun cycle.
yeah, that sounds right. I don't know. I'm not good with
Something.
the
Sky.
space and stuff. Yeah. Exactly. But welcome everybody. This has been Buddies, and today we've got our lovely guest Penny here. We're gonna be dumpster diving into Penny today and Penny's lore. What has shaped Penny as the amazing idol VTuber that Penny is today. All right. So a little bit about
Oh my God.
Penny. Well, first of
Oh my
all,
gosh.
you might have seen Penny before, not just in maybe one of my
Oh.
concerts, but also we did a content warning collab not too long
Yeah, we
ago.
did.
Yeah,
That
which was
fun.
it
That
was
fun.
so fun. It was so chaotic. So definitely check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing. And so we found a lucky penny in the dumpster that we've been diving in. This is an idol otaku fish girl living in our walls, okay? So watch out. Penny has a ton of passion about performances, kawaii music, retro games. You might have seen in the clips playing as we were starting up. Penny was playing Metal Gear Solid, right? That's the game, right?
Yeah, wait, no,
Yes.
that's the first Metal Gear, so not the solid version.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Just
Sorry.
the regular state. I don't know what you call this. It's just it's not
Metal
liquid,
Gear.
not solid. It's
Yeah.
just Metal Gear, yeah.
Okay, sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm not cultured. I'm sorry, everybody. Don't come after
That's
me.
okay. I'm learning as well. I'm just like you. I'm learning.
It's so real. I love it. And the last thing I'll say: beware for PP beam. Okay. You will start being like blub 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 very quickly once you get hit by that.
I mean, I think everyone should blub blub blub. Is the best way to spread blubs to
This is
everyone
true.
across the world.
Heck yeah, this is true. I absolutely agree. Yes.
Oh my gosh, she's got a whole entire. Oh my gosh, sorry, I dropped something. But she's got a
Sorry.
whole profile on me. She's got a whole entire profile on me. Oh my goodness.
I've been looking into you.
Oh my god.
I've been following you
She's
around. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, you're doing a good job. I mean, you know pretty much everything about me.
Thank you.
Do you want to run my channel?
Oh my gosh, no, too much work. I'm sorry. Penny does a lot. No, Penny does a lot. Penny's very busy, and so I so respect that. Part of the reason why I'm so excited to be talking to you today, Penny, would you like to say anything to the people to say hi and stuff?
The people. Oh my god! Wow.
The Bin crew, yeah.
The Bin crew. Wow. Thank you for inviting me to the dumpster. By the way, Kōri, this is very exciting. I've never. Is it trash diving? No, dumpster diving.
Mm-hmm,
yes,
mm-hmm.
that thing.
Yes.
Yeah. This is very exciting. Thank you for having me. And hi, nice to meet you, everyone at the dumpster and Penny Puffball. And I do indeed live in your walls. And I'm just an idol wannabe at this point, but yes, I'm here to bring you big PP energy. I'm a pufferfish VTuber. Oh, I'm a big otaku, which is why I love a lot of idol stuff. And yeah, I'm very excited to be here with Kōri today. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
And I'm quite nervous as well. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. Actually, there is something that I wanted to do. If you don't mind, I'm going to pull you up a little bit because I want to show this stream this really cool detail of your model. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I didn't notice this until like I was preparing all the promotional stuff for Summer Splash, but like the little like beach ball and the seashells, like the sand of the beach part on your dress. I don't know why, but I never noticed it until recently, and it's so freaking cute. So I just had to show that off because I love it. Yeah.
I think the thing with VTubers is when we stream, mostly we see the chest up. We don't ever see like anything below.
Right.
So a lot of people just kind of forget about that.
That's true. That's true.
But
It's okay.
yeah, thank you for noticing all the details. Like my mama cooked hard, and my papa went crazy when it comes to rigging like all the water features.
Oh
Like they went
yeah,
crazy.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm so impressed by the skills. Mm.
Yes, it's amazing. Thank you for letting me show you off because I had to. It's such a cute detail. I don't know, and yeah, it is very bubbly. So I mean, makes sense, of course. Also, I know this is kind of random, but puffer fishes, like they were I think they probably still are like my favorite fish. Like,
No way!
yeah, no,
No
legit.
way!
Yeah, they're so cute. I just love that, like, yeah, like the way that they like their defense mechanism was just to become large. Like that was like
Become large, and then they squirt water at you in
Yeah.
hopes to do something. I don't know what, but something.
I mean, I respect it so much. It's beautiful, but they're so cute. It's just that I've never owned a puffer fish, so I don't know about you, Penny.
Oh.
Have you owned fish before?
I think that would be called like imprisonment. Is it? Is that
Imprisonment?
legal?
Wait, what?
Is that legal or legal down your ends? Like at least in England, it's frowned upon.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're not
Okay.
allowed. Like not your own kind. You can have pets, but no, I've never owned my own kind. No,
Oh, I see.
sadly,
Okay. I didn't know that.
no,
I apologize.
no.
I'm ignorant. I'm ignorant. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I think it's just I have pets. I have a dog and a cat.
Oh.
But that's allowed because they're not the same species. So it's fine.
I see. I see. That's fair.
You
Okay.
get it, right? You get it.
I do, absolutely. You know what? That's pretty fair. That's pretty fair. I've never owned one personally. Now I'm in Xylon myself, Magical Realm. We don't really have puffer fish out here, at least
Ooh.
not that I know of. But I think
Oh.
it's like really difficult to own a puffer fish, just like the
Ooh.
yeah, like the temperature of the water matters and like all these other things matter,
Yeah.
and I'm like, and I want to I want to take care of it, so of course.
It's a lot. Yeah, because like
Yeah.
aquarium like keeping is such a big hobby because you have like the
Mhm.
saltwater ones, you get the freshwater ones. Then like each type of fish, despite fresh or cold, like or salt water, you have
Mhm.
temperatures. Is it the saline
Saline.
level?
Oh yeah,
That
yeah. Mhm.
things like that.
Yeah.
Apparently, sometimes like pH levels matter too. I don't know. Apparently, it's super complicated. I don't know.
Mhm.
But yeah, fishes are hard. They're very high maintenance, I think.
That's fair. That's fair.
Takes one to know one.
That's what I mean. It'd be like that. Are you a specific? I'm sorry that I don't know this. Are you a specific like species of pufferfish? Because someone in the bin crew is saying that their favorite is a white spotted pufferfish because
White spotted.
yeah, the
Ooh.
males will attract females by painting patterns in the sand, which is very cute. Very
Oh,
cute.
yeah. Yeah, because there are like a lot of pufferfish out there that do like a lot of like mating rituals and stuff. Like
Mhm.
I think you have ones that like they will put like rocks in like a certain pattern. And I think yeah, the painting the sand
Oh.
one is
Mhm.
quite like a well known one amongst like you see it in the kids' books, children's books and stuff
Right.
like that. Because it's so
Right.
cute. But me, which pufferfish am I? Well, if people say it's the little one, they're not wrong. But if you look at my height, it says 150 centimeters. That's pretty hecking big. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not one of the little ones, despite what they say. I'm actually
Mhm.
pretty huge. And
And
yeah, that
that's
was
non-puffed, right? That's non-puffed as well.
yeah, not puffed. Like with the extra. Okay, look, I have tall shoes. Okay, so when I'm puffed
Mhm.
up with the shoes, I'm even taller.
Mhm.
Just
Mhm.
saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm big. Okay, people keep saying I'm small. I'm big.
Big PP
I'm
energy.
really
Big PP energy.
yeah, big PP energy. I'm tall. I'm huge. I'm big
Mhm.
PP energy.
Big
Yes. Don't
personality.
question
Yeah.
that.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Well, thank you for listening to our pufferfish talk.
I'm sorry.
No, I love it. I love it. I wanted to talk about that, to be honest. So thank you for indulging in me. But I also want to talk about some of the recent and past projects that you've worked on. I know you just recently announced with Ellie. I hope I'm saying Ellie's name correctly.
Yes,
Um,
that is right.
for you're coming back to do the big British exchange concert. This time you're going to be doing it at Offkite, because my understanding is that you were able to book this and stuff like that because it was so successful at the original big British
Mm.
concert at Vexpo 2025, right? Tell us a little bit
Yeah.
about that. Tell us a little bit about
Oh my
the
gosh.
first one. Tell us, I guess first, let's start off with the first one in 2025. Tell us how that started.
Oh my
Like, how
gosh.
did those ideas flow and whatnot?
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, from the very beginning. Oh my gosh. This is
Mm-hmm,
a lot. Where do I organize my thoughts? Oh my gosh. Okay.
mm-hmm.
I'll try my best to explain. So last year, I guess. Okay. Maybe. How do I start this? Okay. So, I am someone who loves like performances in general. Like I love events. I love performances. I love going to gigs. I love attending like live events. And therefore I have a big passion for just music and live events in general. And I have been to like VTuber concerts before, and I do enjoy the atmosphere that you see in VTuber concerts because you see the people doing the rotor gate in the back, you see people like just like with the pen lights cheering, and people just have a good time. So I already have some type of like attraction towards like the VTubing events and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So last year I really wanted to do like basically I just wanted to do something music related. For Vexpo, and so I debuted last year in August, and Vexpo was in September. So before debut, I tried to apply to Vexpo, and I pitched a lot of ideas. I had opportunities provided by Vexpo, but it wasn't anything music related. So I was
Mm-hmm.
kind of like bummed out basically.
Oh, I see. I
So
see. Okay.
yeah, so I thought, okay, if no one's gonna invite me to like the stages and stuff, I decided actually, you know what, I have fun ideas anyway that I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
do in the music scene. Because I used to do a lot of live events outside of VTubing in terms
Right.
of organization. So I basically spoke to a friend of mine, which is Elia, and I was like, look, I really want to do this big concert. I know it's very ambitious, but I think it'd be quite cool to do a sing along event because I haven't seen any sing along type events yet, at least in the UK scene. And when
Mm-hmm.
I go like to a lot of like conventions, even abroad, I don't see a lot of sing along stuff for VTubers. There's loads of concerts, full stop, yes, but not the sing along type. And usually the sing
Mm.
along stuff is very engaging. So in
Yeah.
the UK, you have like sing along like musicals, you have sing along shows where the audience will actually, have like big fun, just vibing and just literally, you know, belting out all the lyrics. So I
Yeah.
wanted to bring that basically. So we fleshed out the idea and proposed that to Vexpo, and Vexpo was super keen about it. They were like, actually, this could really hit really well. So they were pretty that's when they were super receptive. I was happy because honestly, I presented that idea to quite a few different friends, and
Mm-hmm.
they were kind of like, oh, not really sure about this
What?
because I guess it's not been done before. It's not your usual
Mm.
like concert like an Annie song concert or like a Vocaloid concert. So
Mm-mm.
it's and you have to do the additional work, which is like subtitling the whole karaoke
Oh
esque
yeah.
style. So it's a lot of work. As you know, when it comes to like any kind of event organization and concert organization, it's a lot of work. So
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people are just also reluctant in terms of like it's a big investment, isn't it?
Right.
So so I understand, but I'm glad Elio agreed to do this together, and Vexel was happy to do it. And to be fair, when we did it, we weren't really sure if it was going to see that amount of success
Mm-hmm.
because not really. It's not really a used concept before, and it was on Sunday at 11 a.m. So we were like, okay, people are going to be asleep or hungover, but yeah, it turned out to be super successful. The whole entire like main stage was filled to a point where they couldn't let people in. And yeah, the vibes were like off the charts. And I think with that we were able to like with the help of Elia's manager, we were able to convince Okai that this would be a cool show to have. And guess that's where we are today. Or next month, I
Amazing.
guess.
Yeah, I
That
know
was a
it's
long story. I'm sorry.
No, no, it's perfect. Thank you. Don't apologize. Well, I did before we keep talking about it, I did want to share with the bin crew today. We do have a clip from Vexpo 2025 of the original Big British concert. So I did want to share that today. So let's go ahead and switch over there
Ah,
and check out this clip. All right.
let's go. Get people engaged and hype. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, amazing. So cool. I loved like hearing them like singing along like right there. Like you couldn't even help yourself like as you're recording you got to sing along. You know what I
Yeah, you
mean?
have to.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
I
that.
know. I love how someone in your chat is saying, "Oh my gosh, having people sing at a concert is so cool." I agree. So,
Yeah.
if I'm allowed to like tell you the story, basically, so Ellie and I, we were actually for our parts, we were doing it live behind the stage. So it was like a room behind the stage, and we could
Mm-mm.
hear everyone singing, and
Ah,
like you could hear the grumbling on the ground because people were like cheering, like they were singing and
yeah.
cheering so loudly. It was so cool, and like I can only imagine how cool it was to be in the actual like audience itself. I guess that's the only sad part. I wasn't able to go in the audience and be like sneaky peeky at anyone. Yeah, it was
Oh my gosh.
amazing.
That's so cool. I was saying this to Penny while we were playing the clip, but I just think it's amazing because I haven't really seen a lot of those like sing along type of concerts until this last year, really. I never saw anything like that. And so I was just giving Penny so much praise for really like starting a movement, I think, because like now that I think about it, I haven't seen them until last year. So that it had to have been, I think.
Really? Wait, serious?
Yeah, no,
Oh
I'm
my
so
god.
serious. Like I haven't seen them, and then I started seeing them like in the
Yeah.
last several months, really like popping off, and I was like, oh, cool! Like this is a really neat style of
Yeah.
concert, and to hear that like
Mm-mm-mm.
you were one of the major things that sparked that in this industry is really awesome. So yeah, phenomenal
Mm.
job setting that
Ah.
setting that up and bringing that all together. It is such a great concept, and like it's so I think it plays off of your love for the wotoge and like the
Mm-mm-mm.
performative like culture and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know if I can take full credit, because if I'm honest, this idea wasn't really, how do I put this? I stole the idea from, like, actual sing along events. Like I said, in the UK scene, sing along events is not, like, out of the norm. You can
Mhm.
literally go down, like, a theater and, like, go to, like, a sing along, like, movie. You can watch, like, I don't know, you can watch a Disney movie and do a sing along thing if you want. So
Mhm.
it's a very normal thing. I'm just happy that we can translate that into like the VTubing scene. I do agree that I'm seeing it more and more so recently, the sing along theme, and I'm really glad. That makes me super happy. Like, because end of the day, I think when it comes to performance, the best kind of performance, at least for me, because as an audience, the most memorable ones are the ones where I got to engage as an
Yeah.
audience. Yeah, that's why I think things like Rotogate is so fun, because you are engaging as part of the whole entire performance, as part of the whole entire act. But I
Right.
think a sing along is it's a different approach,
Mhm.
and especially when you're using like say an English like in an EN scene, you're using an English song that's popular.
Yeah.
Everyone can join in, like no one is left out of the whole experience, and I think
Yeah.
that's the best approach. I think so. I'm I'm glad, and I hope this takes off more. Yeah, that makes me happy.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, clearly it's something that the industry is excited about and that we want since, Offkai is also really excited about it and having you guys come back and whatnot. So that's really awesome.
Yeah.
Is there anything that, you feel like since you organized the first one a year ago, how are you approaching it? This time around, have you like kind of changed the way that you are organizing yourself? And I'm speaking from I hear you because like I've been the same way, and that's why I'm asking because it's like a deep question, because it's like you learn stuff from the first one, and you're like, why did I do that? And then
Yeah.
you're doing stuff
Yeah.
now. So what are some of those things that you learned from the first one that you're changing up or that you are optimizing now in this the second round? Yeah, that's what I say. I'm optimizing it.
Oh my gosh, wait, so this is the behind the scenes style question? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess yeah, okay, cool. I guess for the first event it was quite rushed. It was very rushed. Because
Mm,
as I mentioned, like I shared a lot of ideas to the convention and to a lot of different people like YouTubers and scene, and it was
mhm,
rejected and or just uninterested. So by the time that it was agreed, we had like essentially like maybe less than 2 months to execute everything. Like get
mm.
the art, like find people and get people interested and get people to do the recording. So that it was hugely rushed. So this time around it was better planned because obviously by this time we had a portfolio to provide. If
Right,
that
right.
makes sense, right? So I guess time management was definitely a point where we were able to optimize, so that was
Yeah.
good. And I think that allowed us to have like better, like, more art, like more merch ideas and stuff like that,
Mhm.
and we can get more people involved. So you may notice the lineup is quite different compared to last year's lineup. We wanted to make sure to also have like different lineup, and because this was a American British exchange thing, so for the big British concert in England,
Mhm.
we wanted to showcase and show off the talents that we had in England because
Mhm.
I guess again this is a slight segment. So we noticed when it comes to like the VTubing scene, when it comes to the European and the English VTubers, we don't get a lot of love, even in
Mm.
our home ground, like even in Rexpo, which is essentially England, Birmingham, we don't really
Mhm.
get much love. So, which is one of the reasons why we wanted this to celebrate British music,
Yeah.
British culture, and British VTubers, British artists, British mixers. So everyone we work with, we try to work as locally as possible. So we ask our local like artists to do all the chibi arts and all that stuff. Um, so it was supposed to be a community thing.
Wow. That's
Um,
amazing.
so yeah, it's quite nice. Like we invited tons and tons of like VTubers who are whatever size, just so we can give them a chance to be showcased.
Yeah.
I know a 5 minute song is probably means nothing, but to all of us, it's a big deal. It's a
Oh,
massive
yeah.
opportunity, right? It's probably it's so hard to come by. So we just wanted to be able to bring like everyone together. That was kind of the whole point, and to uplift the whole entire scene. So this time because it was the concept of exchange, like the British students going over to America, so we wanted to learn about America, so we try to feature both British and American VTubers as much as we can when it comes to this. So the lineup is a bit more different this time, and we actually had more time to actually reach out to people and be like, hey, are you interested in this? And it's not going to be rushed this time. So yeah.
Perfect.
So it's yeah, I guess optimization is the time management side, but I think that's more because we were actually given more time. So
That's fair.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
fair. Something that I forgot to say earlier, you touched on like, well, there are sing-along events and stuff like that in the UK. We also
Mm-mm.
have some of that like here in Xylem, aka
Yeah.
America as well. And so, I've seen it, but I think, what I always say is like if you want to do a VTuber concert, if you want to do an event, add your own like creativity to it. And I do feel like
100%.
that
Yeah.
was your way of like kind of adding that creativity to it, and also the fact that you tried to communicate and include local artists or local
Mm.
VTubers and whatnot to really like put the spotlight on them. I think that's really great. And so again, like your own, how you made that your own in like added your own creativity and your own ideas is what really made that so unique and special. And so again, really excited to see that come to Offkai as well. I'm excited to see it happen once again. Hopefully, maybe this is like a yearly thing for you. That'd be pretty cool. You know, annual.
You know what? That would be insane. I've never thought about it that way, but if it is, I think I would love it. I wouldn't hate it. Maybe we could do like a tour. You know, we've done the exchange to America. Maybe we can exchange to somewhere else, like Canada. Maybe we can go. I don't know. There's so many places in the world.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And then the last thing I
Mm.
want to say was that so I know you mentioned like, 5 minutes might not seem like a lot to somebody, but it is a lot to us
Mm.
and like
It
to be
is, yeah.
it is it's a huge thing. And also I've done things where I think I've only did like one line in like a song and I'm extremely grateful for that because it wasn't
Right, same.
yeah, like it wasn't about like how much I did in the song or whatever. It's that like there was something in this space that we could all come together and do. It didn't matter
Yes,
how much I
100%.
contributed. So I love like seeing that passion as well in yourself. And so again, just want to uplift and continue to bring that positivity in this space. And I think Penny is one of
Yeah.
the many VTubers who have really accomplished that. And so you're amazing. So yeah.
No, no, you're amazing too. Cause like I found you through the concerts that you do, and I was
Mm-mm.
really impressed. Cause again, I know how much work goes into like organizing concerts, and you
Mhm.
do a lot of those where you involve loads of people as well. And again, it's very tricky to navigate big amounts of people with
Yeah.
deadlines, with communication, and like contingencies and things like that. So I have to say, like, I feel like I look at you as an example as well when it comes to like creating events to uplift other people as well. So, so I feel like I can't take any credit because you do that so much more than I do.
Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. No, no, no. We're in this together, Penny. We're
We
we're
are
in
in this
this together.
together.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
yeah,
appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Now
yeah.
I'm getting all shy and nervous, all
No,
right?
no. Now you know how I feel. I'm like, oh my god, the closing, the
All right, all right. So the other thing I wanted to mention was that you are a soloist in one of the concerts. Well, actually, my last concert that I'm hosting,
I
Summer
know, so
Splash.
sad, so
Uh,
sad. Yeah.
but I'm really excited about it, and you're an amazing performer. I feel like. I mean, I got to see, some of your performances before. And so like, I see how much heart you put into your performances. You're really like, moving around on the screen. And I know it sounds like not like I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying this because I think it's an important thing. Like I think when we're performing, we can get kind of stiff or we're so focused on like sounding good. But I think like,
Mm.
it's a mixture of things, right? You got to take in the energy from like the
Mm.
crowd. You got to take in, what the energy from the song that you're singing and stuff like that. And so there's a lot that is happening at once. And I feel like
It is, it is.
yeah, I feel like you do so freaking well, putting all that together and like making it your own. Because I've also worked with
Mm,
some people, and this isn't like to be, to be negative towards them. But
mm.
like they may not be, very used to performing or like idol culture. So I've had some people who like they just sing the song and they don't do anything else. Like and
Ah, I see, I
yeah, and it's not a
see.
bad thing, of course, but it's like
Yeah, I think it's a personal preference thing,
yes.
right?
Right, 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 right. That's
Yeah.
true. And so I
Mm,
guess like I might be jumping ahead a little bit here, but I'm curious to know, how has that like idol culture and like you said you're an otaku and whatnot,
mm, mm, mm.
what aspects of that part of your life inspires like the way you perform and your concerts and stuff like that?
I see. So I guess like cuz I go to a lot of idol lives and things like that.
Mhm.
And of course like each idol group has its own different charm. The
Right.
idols I tend to be very drawn towards are the ones that has big stage, I guess, presence is what you call it. Yeah,
Yeah.
stage presence. That's the right word.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so my Kamiyoshi, her singing was mid. I'll be real. Her singing's very mid. Like it's not brilliant in any way whatsoever. But like presence and
Mhm.
attraction is like 100%. Like her dancing compared to so many dancers on the stage, again, it's very mid. Everything about like what you call like technical skills is very
Mhm.
mid.
Mhm.
But um the fact that people love her is not because of how technically like trained she is or
Mhm.
technically trained she is. It's because she's charming. She's so entertaining to watch, and no matter, let's say you have a bad day and you go to this concert, like you'll immediately be brightened up by just her, like her glow, her
Mhm.
smile, her movements, and that is what attracts me when it comes to a lot of performances. And
Yeah.
I know for a fact that I'm not a good singer. I'm not trained in any way whatsoever. I've never had a single vocal training my whole entire life, so it's like singing is something I have like big anxiety around. But one thing I know is I would like to give that similar stage presence. And honestly,
Mhm.
I don't even know how I'm supposed to translate like stage presence into like a live 2D model.
Right. No,
So
that's a
right.
challenge. Yeah. No, for sure. Also,
So
I'm
I'm just
sorry,
like, what?
my jaw dropped because you said that like you're not a good singer, you don't think you're a good singer, and I was like, that's so
No,
not
I'm
true. Are you
not.
kidding me?
No,
No,
it's
you
no,
are.
no.
What? You're so great. Anyways, I'm sorry. I won't interrupt you anymore. Please
No,
continue.
no. Yeah, you're glazing, but no, I try my best. So the thing is, so I know where I struggle. So like singing is not my forte. So I practice my songs a lot, a lot, a lot.
Mm,
And if I don't practice, you can tell like how lacking confidence I am with things like pronunciation, accenting certain points, or like timing. My timing issues are so bad
mm.
when it comes to like performances. So I think practicing a lot helps me,
Yeah.
but that also means I eat into a lot of my own time, like in terms of like just like doing content because I'm there like sat practicing and trying to get it, good enough
Right.
basically.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I think because I know what makes me tick. That's kind of what I want to deliver. Again, like you said, I think it's a preference thing in terms of what you want to deliver in terms of a performance. Like
Yeah.
that's no right or wrong way, because I know a lot of like VTuber fans and music fans. They might like someone who just stands there and sing, for example.
Yeah.
They might like someone who just stands there and plays the violin or something. So everyone has different tastes, and that's completely valid.
Yeah.
It's just my taste is I love movement, I love expression, I love stage presence, I love feeling that energy of someone else when I go to like a live or a concert. So that's kind of what I try to do as well. And like sometimes, especially when people in the audience, they might need someone in the stage to command them as well, to kind of go, yes, now it's time for you to do something. Now it's
Mhm.
time for you to sit on the floor and pretend to row a boat or something. Just go crazy. Like they sometimes need someone to hype them up and go along with it. So that's kind of what I was trying to go for. But
Absolutely.
everyone's different,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree. I think it's just like what type of experience you want to create with like the audience, you know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
I absolutely understand that for sure. I think for me like a big thing for like my own performances similarly is like I just want I want people that are there to feel like they belong and that they can be themselves and they can dance and have fun, and like that's my
Yeah.
biggest thing, you know? So
Right.
that's what I feel like we relate in that sense for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I also noticed you're very lively when it comes to your movement in like concerts and stuff as well.
Thank
So
you.
I'm assuming then you also have a lot of, I guess, interests or experience in like the idol culture.
Um so I laugh like that cuz I'm like, "Oh,
Look
um
at that! Oh shoot!
so yes and no. I mean, okay, my I played Love Live. I watched Love Live. I played Love Live, the rhythm
I
game.
see. Wait, hold on. The OG? Do you mean like Love Live Muse, the OG?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
did.
see. I see. That
Yes.
explains a lot.
Yeah, so I played that quite a bit. But even outside of that, so I was a cheerleader for like 5 years of like my life.
Wow,
Yeah, it
that's
was like
impressive.
middle high
Wow.
school. Yeah. And so when I was a kid, when I
Wow.
was growing up, I did cheer, and so you kind of as a cheerleader, you have to be
Mm.
like preppy and excited,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta move a certain way. So and you perform like during the halftime and stuff, and so I
Mm-mm.
was kind of used to performing there. I also did theater, and I was in a musical as well. I was in
Oh
choir.
wow.
Yeah, like so that's some of the things I did growing up.
Oh,
Yeah. So
that's loads of performance arts like areas you just kind of pinned down. Sheesh.
thank you.
Dang.
Yeah. And like I listen to a lot of like Vocaloid as well, and so like to be honest, it's like kind
Ah,
of always been like this dream of mine not to be like, an idol on the stage, but to be a hologram on the
oh,
stage. I was like, that'd be
that's
so
such a cool
cool.
concept. Yeah, I love that actually. I love that.
Yeah. So for me, that was like kind of the way that I got into kind of like idol culture type stuff.
Mm,
And so yeah, I mean, I've always been a fan of like performing to like sing and dance. My mom was a dancer, and so I kind of have like that bone in me as
wow.
well.
Oh
Um,
heck,
yeah. So it
that's so
yeah,
cool.
I've enjoyed it a lot. But I will say that to be honest, I don't know a ton of like idol stuff, like terminology, things like that. Like
Oh.
I don't actually know a lot. Like I learned a lot more as I became a VTuber, because like VTubing is very
Oh,
strongly
yeah, it's a lot of
connected.
crossover. Yeah, loads
Yeah,
of crossover.
exactly. So I was actually gonna
Mm.
ask you if you could do kind of like a speed run, if you remember
Oh.
any of like terminology, like idol specific
Oh no, this is
terminology.
hard.
And I know it is kind of hard, but like
I
any,
guess.
yeah, give me like maybe like just one or two if it's too much pressure. But like
Wait, is there one that you heard of when you kind of think to yourself, what does this mean? Like, have you heard of something that kind of went a bit?
honestly, I don't know. I don't really like, I don't know. Not many of my community members like talk that way. I know they said like what is the one? I keep calling it like like Oreo curry, but it's like oats. I'm sorry. Oh, oshikatsu. I'm sorry, oshikatsu. Yeah, that's been thrown around. Like I don't know what.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, did you say Oreo curry?
Yeah, I said Oreo curry.
Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Oh my god. I feel like we should turn that into something like Woto related as well.
That'd be amazing.
Oh my god. Yeah, oshikatsu. Oh gosh, how do you explain oshikatsu? So oshikatsu is just, I guess, a way of kind of say, it's kind of saying like the thing that the action that you do,
Mhm.
the katsu is like the action, the activities. So katsu is just like activities,
Okay.
and oshi just means well, oshi is like your oshi. So
Right.
this is the activities that you do to support your oshi. So
Oh.
yeah, so for example, if you take pictures of like your oshi standing next to like Karu, and you post a picture about it, like, oh my god, my Oshi is so cool. That could promote your Oshi's,
Right.
acrylic standee. It could just promote your Oshi in general, because hashtag gets algorithm and all that stuff. For example, like things like you might go into the whole like the more commercial side of things. For example, buying loads and loads of pin badges and making a whole eater bag out of it. For example, that
Mm.
is a very popular form of oshikatsu, because you're not just showing off your Oshi and essentially going, "Hey, my Oshi's cool. I'm a walking ad for my Oshi," but you're also buying merch, so you're like funding your Oshi essentially.
Right.
So basically, is any activities that support your Oshi. It could be gay. It could be just going to a concert. It could be just hyping them up, like hyping on a social media. Liking the comments, retweeting their comments, anything like that can be considered oshikatsu. The end goal
Oh.
is those activities, they support your Oshi.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. No, that's really okay. Thank you for
Yeah.
explaining that, because somebody explained it to me before, and that's probably why I said Oreo katsu or whatever I said, because I just forgot everything they said, and that makes a lot more sense. Okay, so
Yeah, it's really
oshikatsu.
cool.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
It's,
So
yeah. Oh my gosh. You do know roto terminologies. Yeah, that's a very popular one, because it's not just in like what you call like typically idol or VTubing like wota. This is
mhm.
a general hobby for like anyone with an Oshi. Like you. I know Shrek could be an Oshi, and you can Oshi Katsu Shrek. No,
That's true. I mean, Shrek is my Oshi, so.
Hey, so yeah, where's your Shrek eater bag? Where's your Shrek eater bag? Can't you show it off?
I gotta dust it out of the closet, you know.
Yeah, so yeah, I think I guess in that very same that very same perspective, there's also a more um obscure, I guess, Wota terminology that I can teach you right now.
Okay, okay.
So you have Oshikatsu, and then you have another terminology called Ota or Wotakatsu.
Wotakatsu. Okay.
Yeah, so this is actually quite you may not have heard of this in the EN fandom, but this is quite a big term um in like the Japanese space. So
Mhm.
Oshikatsu sometimes has slight overlaps with Wotakatsu or
Mhm.
Otakatsu. Basically Otakatsu is basically again, katsu just means activities, and ota is to kind of support like you as an otaku. So it has crossover similarities. So oshikatsu, you might be buying, like, for example, you might be buying like a standee and taking lots of pictures for the
Mhm.
standee
Mhm.
to support your oshi. But if you're taking loads of pictures of your oshis, like goods and merch, as a way to get the attention of your oshi, that
Mm.
is for your own enjoyment now. That's for your own, I guess, satisfaction. That's no
Mm.
longer an activity to support your idols. That is called otakatsu.
Mm.
Or perhaps you
Interesting.
might want to for example, in a community, you might want to be like what you call a TO is top otaku. Or sometimes you might hear the term TFO, so top fan, no, sorry, TOF, top otaku fan. Yeah, top otaku
Oh,
fan.
okay, okay.
So let's say, in my community, if you want to be seen as like the TO, the top otaku in the Penny Puffball community, you might it's not something I encourage at all, but like no, but you might start doing all these activities, not so much for oshikatsu, but to otakatsu, because you want the title of being a TO, for
Oh,
example. So there's similarities, but they are for different purposes. Like at least in the
interesting.
Japanese fandom, that is really that is distinguished. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Mm.
Wow. It's kind of like the intent, like behind it, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
interesting.
yeah, yeah,
Do you
yeah.
do you feel like and we don't have to talk about this if you don't want to, but like I also know like the things that I've learned about idol culture as I've learned about it becoming a VTuber and whatnot.
Mm,
I've actually heard lots of good stuff, don't get me wrong, but there's also like
mm.
this darker side of idol
Oh,
culture as well. And so
yeah.
when you bring up like the otakatsu, it's very interesting because it's like is this potentially also something that do you feel like it's kind of negative in a sense or like what I don't know like I guess it's pretty neutral, right? Because at the end of the day you're still supporting
Mm.
your oshi, but the intention behind it may be a little bit like more selfish perhaps, but it's like it's not like a bad thing, you know what I mean? It's just the intent behind
Yeah.
it.
I
Yeah.
think anything is about balance. Like same thing as oshikatsu. It can
Hmm.
have a lot of what you call the dark side because, for example, there are people who go into, you know, debts essentially just so they can
Mm.
oshikatsu. Um it can be also an addiction thing as well, for example.
Hmm.
But I think that's the same for anything though. When you
Yeah.
start doing something, things may start out as a hobby and then it becomes a bit more than a hobby and becomes kind of like, a lifestyle, for
Right.
example. But then lifestyle is fine. It's about balancing that lifestyle with other things too. That's why I'm very like I say this on my stream all the time to my own fans. I'm like, you have to go out and touch grass because it's good to have like other hobbies and stuff, because at the end of
Hmm.
the day, you have to balance everything you do. You can't have too much of, you can have lots of good things, but you can't have too much of a good thing. Like even vitamins, you can overdose. So,
That's true.
so you just have to be balanced. And then when you have the right balance, that's when like the peak enjoyment comes in. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think
Yeah.
when you have balance, you can appreciate different aspects of your life a little bit differently, or like, you know, in a more balanced way, you know what I mean? And like when it's time, and when it's penny time, you can give all, you know, receive all that big PP energy
Yeah.
fully to its best extent. And then when it's not PP time, you can go and enjoy the rest, you know, go touch grass or to go do other things. Yeah.
Touch grass. Yeah, like you could. In fact, you know, I do like seeing my puffers going out, and like the pictures they share. For example, like they have such beautiful sceneries where they live. Obviously, not to
Oh.
dogs anymore.
Right.
But like, because you don't see that sceneries a lot, like in England. Like we have like, you know, the same stuff. But well, I don't know. At
Mhm,
least I feel like it's the same stuff. I
mhm.
see this my whole entire life. So to see different sceneries from what they share, like different kinds of like, you know, like greeneries, like different plants, and like, you know, the sun, even the sunsets are different, for
Mhm.
example. I think it's really cool. And to me, I think, you know, that could be a form of oshikatsu, because they're like, ah, you know, Penny wants to see this, and that supports, like, you know, or maybe it's otakatsu now at this point. But at this point, it's one of those things. I do enjoy
Mhm.
seeing it. It makes me happy to know that at the end of the day, if you have a balanced lifestyle, it will make you like happy and healthy as an individual, and that's kind of what I want from everyone.
Yeah.
It's kind of why I do what I do as a VTuber, because end of the day, I just want to kind of, you know, give people like, you know, a nice cozy space to exist. Because let's be real, life is really hard.
Mhm.
So I
Yes.
just kind of want to, you know, give a space where people can just, you know, not be too stressed from the in real life stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. And I
But
think
at the same time, go out and touch grass.
right. Yeah. There you go. Yes, absolutely. I agree, Penny. And I feel like you know, I don't look down on like idol culture or anything like that at all.
Mm,
And if anything, I'm really excited to see how like idol culture you know, changes and transforms as it merges with,
mm,
you know, whatever other culture. You know, for me it's like
definitely.
the Western culture, you know what I mean? Like
Mm,
how is that getting
yeah.
popularized here and whatnot? Because you know what
Mm,
worked
mm,
for
mm.
Japan may not work for another country, you
Yes,
know. And
definitely.
so
Yeah,
I'm interested to see how it's like metamorphosizes
I
essentially.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
cause like
hopefully
idol cult. Ooh,
go
sorry.
ahead.
Yeah.
No, you know, you
No,
go,
I
you
was gonna say,
go.
like, idol culture is so different from place to place. I've seen idol culture in, like, for example, Thailand, in
Mhm.
Malaysia. I've seen idol culture, like, you know, Japan.
Mhm.
Like, and not in real life, but I've seen idol culture in, like, you know, Korea and China. It's so different. Like, there's so much. I think one similarity though, where I've seen it, is the community aspect. I think
Mhm.
that's why I love the idol culture so much.
Yeah.
Is it's a community at the end of the day. Like
Right.
everything's a community event. Like when you go see your favorite group, you're meeting up with friends again, because like, you know, you might see your fellow fans who
Mhm.
all love the same group or the same, you know, Oshi, for
Right.
example, or they just love that style of music, so you vibe through the same music, for example. So it's the sense of community, and I think that's the most beautiful part, in my opinion. I think
100%.
I think, in my opinion, at least, well, that's just my personal take. I feel the most like included and at home when I first got into the first like my first experience in the idol scene, if that makes sense. Like,
Mhm.
so I was an idol fan first and foremost. I would never have imagined to do anything on the other side of the screen. I was always like, you know, the supporter. So
Mhm.
that, from the community side of things, is the most enjoyable and the most memorable, in my opinion. Yeah. Mm.
Absolutely. I mean, you're making memories with like other people, and also
Yeah.
I feel like we live in this time where you see other people like I don't know, we see other people being themselves, being unique and putting themselves on a stage, you know, putting their
Mm-mm.
personality like at its fullest, maybe even a little bit exaggerated to be on stage,
Yeah.
performative, you
Mhm.
know. And I think
Yeah.
there's definitely people out there, you know, haters gonna hate if you're doing something that right, people are not gonna
Yeah,
like
it's a
it.
bit cringe, you know,
Yeah,
let's be real, it's a bit cringe. And
but
they might not get it.
yeah, but we're free. We're cringe but free.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. 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 Yeah,
But
enjoy what you like, you know,
yes,
it's fine. That's not hurting anyone. That's
exactly.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Mm.
that's really what I wanted to say. I think like what I love about seeing VTubers like going IRL and stuff like that, and whoever, like whatever you're doing, that like as long as you're chasing your passion and you're doing like something that you love, I think the more that we see people, whether it's an idol culture or not, like being themselves, being passionate, I think it's going to inspire other people to do the same thing and chase their dreams, right? And
Yeah,
so
exactly.
definitely love that. Yes, cringe but free.
Yeah. Yeah, cringe but free. Just have fun. Just have fun and
Yes,
laugh, Yeah.
exactly. Exactly. One of the topics that I wanted to talk about with you, after looking into you a little bit more, I know you've done a couple cover songs. Like, I can't wait
Oh
to
gosh.
see Home Sweet Home, and Neko Hacker. I wanted to ask, first of all, again, you sounded amazing. Like when I was listening to them, I was like bumping my head. I was like, okay, like
Really?
yes, I was. It made me want to dance, like, and I just like, yeah, both of them made me kind of like bob my head, and I was like, okay, go Penny, go Penny. So I gotta get my pen light out, but yes, I wanted to ask, like, what kind of like inspired you to do these songs in particular? What kind of like thoughts went into deciding and doing these cover songs?
So I guess firstly, I love really cutesy style songs.
Mm-hmm,
And one of the genres I really like is like kawaii future bass.
mm-hmm.
They're not very on the harder spectrum, I guess, the ones I covered, but like I just like the cutesy like and the beat, the more upbeat tempo
Yeah.
kind of songs in general.
Mm-hmm.
But they are so hard to sing though. They're kind of fast paced and they can be kind of hard to sing. Um, but so the first song I chose to cover, "Home Sweet Home," is actually one of my like favorite songs. So and it has a lot of meaning to me as well. And I've been wanting to stream for a while. So I guess for some context, I guess this is kind of contextual. Before I debuted as a VTuber, I was actually another VTuber elsewhere, but I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't allowed to come back as a VTuber for a while.
Mm.
And I've been so how do I put this? I've been yearning. I've been yearning to come back as a VTuber and to content create and like to belong in a community again.
Mm-hmm.
And because I wasn't really doing streaming for a while, I was reflecting about why I wanted to come back so desperately, and
Yeah.
it was like it was as if something of like a part of me was missing. So and when I heard this song like on my playlist just randomly one day, I cried because I was like, wait, this is how I feel, because when I
Mm.
turn on the starting screen or whatever, like the feeling of just being back at home is
Mm.
how it feels when you stream.
Yeah.
So I decided this, straight away I was like, okay, you know what, this song I have to sing when I come back streaming again. So that's why I chose Home Sweet Home, because I love the song, I love the producers. The Neko Hacker is a pair of producers, and they are amazing. They do very hyper kawaii music. So
Ah, I
it's
see. I
not just a
see.
song I love, but it's got a very important message to me as well. Yeah.
Heck yeah. I love
Yeah. And
that.
then the second one is not that deep. The second one was just like an earworm. So like it was super viral on TikTok for a while, so
Mm-hmm,
I just
mm-hmm.
wanted to cover it.
That's fair. That's
Yeah, so
fair.
it's not that deep. Not as deep as the first one. Yeah.
No, I love that.
Yeah.
I love. Thank you for giving us the context, because I think that is really important. It just goes to show, like, how much heart you're able to put into the things that you do. Whether it's cover songs or your performances, and the things that you organize. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
I loved hearing that. Thank you for sharing.
Ah. But I think that's important though. I think anything we
Mm-hmm.
do, I think you probably understand that as like a content creator. Like you gotta do the things you love. Once you start going towards like doing things away from what you want to do and just to fulfill someone else's like what they expect from you. For example, if it's just a tick box exercise, or if it's just like for numbers and things like that, you
Right.
start to lose interest. And then I think in such a creative space, losing interest is such a shame.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the point? What's the point? You gotta be
True.
happy. You gotta be
Yeah.
happy. And yeah, because a lot of people, too many people burn out because they end up doing things they don't like, um, for the sake of other people. And I think that's something I'm very like. I always tell myself, do I like this? Do
Mm-hmm.
I actually want to do this?
That's
But
fair.
if you don't know if you like it yet, give it a go. I think you should try things out. But Yeah, and you have to enjoy the things, especially in the creative space.
Oh yes, absolutely. I mean, it's funny that you mentioned that. So, I had not too long ago, just like a couple days ago, I had to take on this like business meeting, and I can't say too much about it because I don't want to like get anybody's hopes up. But
Oh my gosh!
I had this meeting with like this company, and they've worked with people like Iron Mouse and like Zentreya, and so some of the
Oh.
really amazing bigger VTubers out there. And I remember sitting there, and one of the questions I asked them, because I was new to like this aspect of the industry that we were
Mm.
talking about, and I was like, you know, I just want to know for my own like understanding, like, because I am a noob. I said that like at this, at what we were talking about in that meeting, and I asked like, let's say like we don't move forward with the project that we're gonna do, what could I do to continue getting better and like improve on like me as a brand, Corey, you know what I mean? And they were like, honestly, we see that you are passionate, we see that you're authentic, and obviously that you're not like, I'm not like a brand nightmare either, like I'm not getting into drama every 5 seconds, of course. But that was a big thing for them, was that
Mm.
like, even though they've worked with, if we look at it from like a number standpoint, which I know we don't like to talk about sometimes, but it's a
No, yeah.
reality of like, being a
Exactly.
content
Content
creator.
creator,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And like you look at the numbers of Iron Mouse with like 1 million followers and Zen, and it's kind of like, then I'm there and I'm like, I don't know if my name should be next to these people, you know what I mean? But what stood out to them, what stood out to a company, what stood out to it was just like me being passionate and authentic. And I think to your
Mm.
point, the companies and potential sponsors see that, and also your audience sees that. Your audience sees if you're being
Mm.
passionate, if you're putting in that creativity and stuff like that, and following your dreams. Essentially, I think like that energy, like I can feel off of you, like just radiating off of you.
Ah.
And I think yeah, and so it's great. I think that genuine like authenticity is something that cannot be replaced, like you gotta have it. I think that really helps people like you like stand out, you know what I mean?
Aw, oh, look at you. You're just I'm shy now. Just basically. But it's so true though. I think, I think I'm the kind of person who thinks, okay, this is honest, okay, if I'm honest with you, this is the first time I get to do anything that is for myself and that's creative. Like my
Hmm.
whole life, I've been always doing things because, you know, it's just what life demands. You go to school, you do the subjects that maybe your parents or your teachers are expecting you to do. Then
Hmm.
you get a job because you need money, and then you do your job. You had to do it well because you need money to support your OCC.
Right.
Like, right? Plane tickets to Japan, they are not cheap. So you have to find your way somehow.
Right.
So this is the first time where I'm able to kind of step away from that
Yeah.
and do something creative. So of course I'm gonna grab it by the balls, as they say, because it's like it's my first time, and
Right.
probably, let's be real, I'm not getting any younger. Like this might be my last time.
I feel
I'm
that.
old.
I feel that. No, I get it.
So I just gotta do my best. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
and have fun,
absolutely.
and have fun. Yeah, yeah.
And and can I just say, I think doing something for yourself, even though that sounds like, oh yeah, no duh, it could be one of the scariest things that you have to do as
It's
a
so
person.
scary. Oh my god,
Yeah.
it is such a big leap. Again, you probably understand because it's such a big sacrifice. Like you don't know if you're doing it, if it's the right thing to do.
Right.
Like what if all goes south, and then what? And it feels like you wasted time. I don't know. That's just so much. There's so many things to consider. Yeah.
No,
Mm.
I absolutely feel that same way. I think
Mm.
funnily enough, like I know we talked about like cosplay before this, but but similar, like yeah, I went my whole life the same way. Like I'm an only child, and so my
Oh.
parents like heavily expected me to like follow the education system to a
Mm.
T,
Oh, the pressures. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
so I was very much pressured to, go to university, and you graduate in 4 years. And
Mm.
then, like, as soon
Yes.
as you're, like, literally a week after I graduated, like, I was already working a big girl job. You know what I mean? And so
Wow.
I didn't have, like, a summer ever, because, like, the 4 years I
No.
was doing college, like, I literally, like, I did summer, like, classes and stuff like that.
Oh,
Um,
I see.
Yeah, so I didn't have a
That's
summer.
intense. That's intense. Yeah, because
Yes.
like to be fair, yeah, I agree. I kind of have like a similar upbringing. Like my
Hmm.
upbringing is you got to you min max your life. Is essentially what it is. But you min max it in what you call it tradition, like studying, working. So
Right.
like if I had spare time, would have been working, and
Yeah.
otherwise it's studying. So it's quite intense. So this definitely feels not just free. Like if it's nice to be able to do something where I can call my own. So
Right.
like if it goes tits up, then fine. I still did this, so I'm happy.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah.
And that you tried your
Yeah.
best, and like that's really all
Yeah.
anyone can ask of you. So
Yeah. I don't think I'll feel regrets because I know I tried my best. That's the thing.
yeah, exactly,
Mm.
exactly. I
Oh.
know. There's a mention of cosplay talk in the chat, and
Ugh.
we've been curious. um,
Ugh.
it's funny. So I was wondering because I was asking you this before we even got started.
Yeah.
Because I do you have any like, and only if you want to share, of course, any like
Okay.
cosplay stories or because I have
Oh
some like
gosh.
horror stories, to be honest, and
Oh, horror stories.
yes, of just like
Oh.
people that I interacted with at cons. Now they're not all like this, of course. Like most of my interaction with cons, like and people at
Mm.
cons, like I love the community. I really do, like at
Mm.
conventions and stuff like that. And so like 95% of the time it was really good. But then there's like the 5% that really stands out because it was like a negative experience or like someone being crazy. And so I'm curious, like,
Oh.
do you have like a story about like cosplay that you'd like to share with us today?
I can't think of any like bad story, like outstandingly bad stories. Like I
That's
think there's
good.
always gonna be like weird cases of like weird people like being followed and stuff. I think that's the unfortunate thing of cosplay. But
Hmm.
I think maybe an outstanding story. I think I don't know if it's really an outstanding story, but because I tend to cosplay like really like very colorful and cute characters.
Hmm.
And quite often like kids will kind of mistake me for like a Disney character or something. I wasn't
Ah,
cosplaying Disney.
that's fair.
But like I think it's always nice when kids run out to you and they're kind of shy and their parents are like, oh, can they take a picture of you? They think you're like a princess from like this Disney movie. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'm not, but yeah, sure. And then you can see how emotional the kids are. They're like, they're like
Yeah.
vibrating because they're so happy, but they're also about to cry because they're so happy. And then you're like, hey, do you want a high five? And then the shock in their face, they're like, oh, are you sure I'm allowed to high five this princess? I'm like, you know what? Yeah, just here, have a hug instead, have a hug. And then they just have a breakdown, but in the happiest way, not
Yeah.
breakdown. Maybe they just vibrate into like space.
Tears of
But
joy.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. They just I think that's really wholesome.
Aw.
I think kids can be sticky and gross, but they can be wholesome as well sometimes.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I love kids, I love babysitting if someone needs help, okay,
Oh,
sure.
oh, I
But
see.
I will say once the baby starts like crying and throwing up and pooping, I'm out of there. Like I can I can't,
Ew,
yeah. And I never want any of my own, to be honest. It's just like I can it's like a look, but no, I don't want to do that ever in my life, respectfully.
No,
Like I
I think
respect
kids
parents,
are
but
so much work. So
yeah.
expensive as well. Have you
Oh,
seen the data that goes around like raising humans? It's
oh
insane.
yeah. Not and like
Insanely.
yeah. I didn't even get into the data of raising humans. I was too busy looking at the data of just birthing one. It's like if
Ah!
you don't have health insurance, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, because of course in America or Xylon. It's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes,
Like at
it is.
least here, you don't have to pay a fee, so you can just keep your child and go. But
Really? Wow, that's
oh
nice.
yeah, right. It's everything's free, insurance and not. It's just you can't help it. You have to birth. You have to birth.
That's true. It's got to get out of you somehow. It can't stay.
Right, right. And then what? And then what?
Right.
Oh, no.
Anyway, let's now that we've talked about birthing and pregnancy,
Okay.
let's so funny. I wanted to mention that you have really, really great thumbnails on your channel. Like as I was looking through like your
Oh my god,
YouTube
you
and
mentioned
stuff.
that. I was
Yeah.
like, what do you mean?
No, they're
I
so
was like, what do you mean?
good. They're so good. Oh my gosh.
What?
Yes, I love them so much. Also, Shadow Ben
Oh my
Crew, thank
god.
you for the bits. I appreciate y'all. But I wanted to
Hey.
ask you, do you have any tips for people who are trying to improve or like upgrade their thumbnail game? And it's totally not me just asking with a pen and paper in my hand
Oh.
right now,
Oh
or
my god. Wait, which software do you use? Can I ask?
I
Do you
only
use a software?
I use Canva or I use Clip
Okay,
Studio.
great.
Yeah.
Okay. So I use Canva for all my thumbnails, and honestly, I recommend them. Like, if you want to do any thumbnail creation, just use Canva. Like, I'm not a graphic girly, but it's so easy, and I really don't know what my tips is because I genuinely think that my thumbnails are just slapped together. So I
What?
don't know.
They look nice though. I mean, they're cohesive.
Uh,
I think they're pretty cohesive.
oh,
So
I
maybe it's
see, I
like
see.
cohesively slapped together, but like,
Maybe
but I don't know. I think they look good. That's what I'm just letting you know.
really.
Yeah, I think they look
Oh my
great.
gosh, thank you. Okay. Thank you. I don't know what to say. I guess yeah. Like go with the vibes. I guess you slap your big old face on there, make it
Mm-hmm.
take up like I don't know a third of the space,
Yes.
and then slap some font on there. Again, nothing too crazy, none of this cursive stuff that people can't read.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then
100%.
I don't know. I don't really know because all I know is, for example, people say things like, "Oh, just keep it simple." Like sometimes a lot of people use like just like a white space background and then like a random doodle, and
Hmm.
that's a thumbnail because that apparently is actually quite a good thumbnail algorithmically.
Oh.
Is that how algorithm? I kind of know how to say it,
I know
but
what you're.
good, good
I
for the
can't say it either.
algorithm.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause and then if you think about the Mr. Beast type thumbnail as
Oh
well,
yeah.
those are also very favorable by the algorithm. So
Hmm.
I don't know if mine is. I can't really tell, but yeah, just slap it on, have fun with it.
Well, looks great. Thank you for sharing.
I'm sorry, I'm not
No,
much
no, no,
help
it's
in
good. That's good. No, no, it's good. Thank you. That's seriously, genuinely, I appreciate that. I mean, at least you know that from this conversation that you're a natural at it. Just know that.
Thank you. But what does the algorithm say? Well, that I'm
That's true.
curious.
That's real. That's
Let
real.
me bring up my click through rate.
That's so funny. All right. I also wanted to talk about like what you're kind of working on right now. Any like videos, lore updates, events. I know you're doing the big British exchange.
Oh, yeah.
At Offkai, but I also saw that you recently did a like small 3D debut, which I thought was so cute. Yes.
Yeah. Wait, do you have a 3D yet, or do
I'm gonna be debuting it at Offkai.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! Oh my god! Yo! I have to come see it! Yo! Wait, can I ask what? Wait, am I allowed to know what day?
I think we announced it. I think it's on
Is it
Friday.
Friday?
I
Right? Yeah,
don't
because I think
remember.
it was is it the Airs
Yeah.
concert, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then it's Friday. It's Friday. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Sorry, tangent. So basically, I will hopefully have a full size 3D model very soon. Fingers crossed.
Yay.
And so the chibi model was a way to motivate myself to learn how to Warudo because Warudo is so confusing. 3D
Mm,
is so confusing as a whole. Everything 3D related from like doing like the rendering, the editing, everything is so confusing. I don't
mm,
get it. Um so so basically the chibi thing is supposed to be a little bit of a cute motivational method to get my butt moving to get used to 3D. And also because I get really bad motion sickness.
me
So
too. I
oh
think we
no,
talked about this when we
wait,
played
what?
content create. Yeah, when we played content warning. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh man, so I
So
totally get it. Yeah.
so that's why I was like, okay, I need to practice. So I spoke to quite a few friends who do have 3D, or perhaps they have
Mm,
used like VR chat. So
mm,
I have tried using VR chat before, like like with the goggles and without the goggles, and
mm.
both times I felt sick straight away, like immediately, like less
Yeah.
than 2 minutes. So they said to me, look, you have to practice, and that's how you condition yourself to get like more used to the movement, and it should
Mm.
hopefully keep away the motion sickness, at least long enough that you can stream and stuff. So
Mm.
that's why I got the little chibi, because it wasn't too expensive to begin with,
Yeah.
and it gives me a reason to actually try things out. Can I be honest though? 3D is not just hard. I don't get it, and I don't like it.
I respect that. I respect that. Like hearing you talk about it is making me sweat because I'm like, wait, what do you mean? I gotta worry about that. Like I can hardly handle this.
Do you want to borrow my 3D skin? Then you can play.
Oh, you're so cute. You're just gonna randomly have a video of your model picking your nose, like in your DMs. That's so sweet.
I
Thank you.
stand that. You know what? I have to say, the first thing I did was testing the hands, and I had to test out, not the nose picking, by the way. I had to test out, like, I was gonna say before I get there. Like, I think you do, like, the finger movement, and the first thing you do is, ooh, can I do a middle finger? Oh my god, it actually works. It actually works. It's actually kind of cool when you see that happen.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I love that. But that makes sense. I think that's really smart. Do you also take like any motion sickness like medication? Like we have like Durumamine. Oh, okay, but that's still even.
So I don't know what it's called, but it's just you get it over the counter. So sometimes when I play certain games that I know would definitely get me sick, I take it beforehand.
Yeah.
Doesn't always work.
That's fair.
I don't know if it's just like a mental thing, because I am nervous if I know the game's gonna make me a bit,
of course,
iffy.
the anxiety. Yeah,
so I don't know if it could just be my head, to be honest.
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Crimson, by the way, for the gifted subs. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting
nice
us.
one.
Thank you. Well, thank you for sharing that. I'm curious, like obviously you're getting over the motion sickness hurdle. Are there any other like projects or like things in particular that you plan to expand to with 3D in the future?
So I guess I'll talk about it a little bit here. It won't be too much spoilers anyway, but I'm hoping that sometime this year, hopefully, I will be able to do like a debut show with my 3D. And so I love dancing, and I love VTubers that incorporate a lot of dance into their content. So I'm not sure if you know Bancho from Hololive.
Yes.
From Regloss? Yeah, JP. So she's Japanese.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and her main, like, she's really really cute. She's a typical Hololive, talent. She does streaming, she does singing, but she does a lot of dance content. Like a lot of the songs that she creates, she also choreographs her own dance, and she choreographs a whole entire team as well to dance with her. It's really really impressive.
Wow.
So like she's a big inspiration when it comes to the VTubing scene. And like I can't go as far as like choreographing a whole entire team, but I would like to, at least for my first show, like my first big show as a 3D. I want to do my own dances. Like I want to go to like a proper studio and record my own dances and my own silly movements and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's like the best part of 3D, isn't it? Like, nose picking aside, like the silly movements.
That's real.
Yeah, so that's kind of my ambition right now with the 3D. So I have some plans. Maybe I'll tell you after the stream. But I'm hoping to get I'm hoping to get some cool stuff together. Yeah, fingers crossed. It's gonna be, a fun one for me and everyone else.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait for it, especially hearing about how much like you were involved in, and probably still are, obviously in your own way now, with like idol culture and whatnot. I feel like getting to see how you're gonna perform in 3D sounds like so much fun and super exciting. So I can't wait for that. Yes,
I'm excited. And you know what? One of the things I want to do as 3D as well is I want to do Rotogay stuff. So next time we do 3D, just ask me to like stand in front of you, and I will like do some cool moves. Some cool gays.
Yeah, you gotta like
towards
teach
you.
me because I don't actually know them.
Really? Oh my god! Hey, I would be happy to. I'll be happy to. You have to stretch it because some movements can be quite big and
Oh, yeah.
like, it moves your whole body. it's kind of like, you know, I want to say Pilates, but not really.
Pilates. I'm just imagining a bunch of like Wotoge people in like yoga pants and, and sports bras.
I'm surprised there are not more people who wear like yoga pants when they rotate, because like you have to do so much movement is involved, like a whole body, not just like your arms, the whole entire body.
It's true. Because when I see it
Yeah.
online, like I see the like very popular, or one of the very popular moves where like, you know, they're like, I'm trying to explain it, but I'm moving at the same time. So just trust me.
I can see them also like bopping. I'm like, yes, I get that one.
They're like, they got their arms up, like they're dabbing a little bit, but they're like way up in the air. And then, but then like their legs are kind of spread and they're like squatting, like, you know, like they're lunging like hella hard. And it's like, but they're also like looking down like it's dramatic and stuff. And like, oh my gosh, like then they're like doing that side to side, up and down. Like, oh my gosh.
I kind of want you to describe this to like a police sketch artist and see what they come up with. This is crazy. I can imagine. See, because I know what you're talking about, so I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But anyone else listening to this right now will think you're going a bit crazy.
It's fine. It wouldn't be the first time.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the
but yes.
Oshinoko moves. The Oshinoko moves. That one.
Heck yeah. Well, definitely teach me that once we both go 3D. We've got to do a Wotoge lesson. Yeah. That'd be fun.
100%. That'd be so cool.
Another question I wanted to ask you, it's a little bit more like behind the scenes as well. So obviously you do a lot as an indie VTuber. Like, how do you balance everything? What are some challenges that you have or that you're like constantly overcoming?
Oh gosh, that's a little question. And oh gosh, it's funny because like, you know, so before the stream, we were just chatting and like just about like events and stuff, and I was like, I can't wait till September comes by because I'm barely sleeping. So I guess to answer your first question, how do you balance everything? I think this is something I'm not proud of, is I don't balance everything. It's something I'm still trying to figure out. Like, because when I say balance everything, I don't just mean like, you know, the organization of the concert itself. Like, it's not just like, you know, streaming for me is something I enjoy. Streaming is not. Honestly, streaming is the easiest part of being a content creator.
So real.
You don't have right. Like people think streaming is like time consuming. Well, no, there's a reason we stay till like 5 hours, like for the whole entire stream, because it is so fun. Like you blink and then 5 hours has passed, and it's the easiest part. You don't have to think about anything. You just sit down, you have fun with the community, and it's the best thing ever.
Yeah.
But it's everything else afterwards, like tidying out your VODs and like, you know, doing all the content, the admin, you know, organizing everything else afterwards, like doing the collabs. It's just so much work. And so I think in terms of like content creation related work, it's already quite heavy because of the fact that we have to organize events. But then I'm currently struggling to balance like my personal life, like, you know, touching grass and seeing friends and like, you know, the family. And for example, this weekend is Father's Day. I completely forgot until like I got a message and I was like, bugger, I was supposed to submit something for this weekend and now I don't know how I'm gonna fit it because like I have to go to Father's Day. That's non-negotiable.
Right.
So it's quite a lot. So I guess I don't know how to answer that because I don't balance it very well. I would like to one day achieve that balance of like, you know, life and you know, myself and the content creation side, because I know I don't have that down at the moment. Because at the moment, for example, there's so much content things I want to do that I haven't done. So like there's a big list of songs I want to record that I haven't done so yet. There's some like that videos I want to edit that's just literally like in my folder and it's just not edited. So I know I'm not achieving the ideal balance. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay because I'm like the same way. I have no answer. That's why I'm asking, because I'm trying to figure it out too. So.
When you find the answer, please tell me. I would love to know. I would love to know.
I'll let you know.
I know a joke about it. I was like, I think I need a personal assistant. Like that would help so much. Like just
Mm.
they can do like my emails, they can do like my communications, my organization. That would be great. Like if I could have enough money to hire a personal assistant or a project manager,
Mhm.
that would be ideal.
I feel that.
But no, we are one, like as an indie, we are a one person, like, team essentially. We do our own marketing, our own planning, our own communications, like everything.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And even like with a personal assistant or even like a manager, they can only take up like they can only do so much. You know what I mean? Like you still have to
Mm.
do quite a bit. And like I'm the kind of person I'm sure you can relate to where it's like, "Oh, if some of this is off my plate, that means I have more that I can put on it." So like
Ah,
I just
yes, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. It's like,
yeah.
I freed up time. Let's add more. It's
Yes.
like, girl, you freed it out for a reason. Get some sleep.
Yeah. So I'm the same way.
Yeah,
So don't
yeah, I
worry.
know.
I totally
I
get that.
know.
Yes.
Mhm.
Are you encountering any like other big challenges with like, just organizing these things and also balancing like, content creation and stuff like that? I know you kind of touched on it, but like what are some challenges that if nothing else, what are challenges that you might want to like mention to someone who's interested in getting into VTubing before they get into it? Like are there any challenges that they should be aware of or that you wish you were aware of before you like got deep into it?
Oh. I guess in terms of challenges, is this specifically for like events or just like VTubing or like content creation or
Um, geez, I know it's like kind of a
because
tough one.
they're
Yeah,
all very different. That's the
that's
thing.
true.
Like, because the thing is, like, I think people forget that again, VTubing. Why or content creation? Why are you doing it? Some like
Hmm.
everyone do it for different reasons, right?
Yeah.
Some people just doing it for a hobby. If you're just doing it for a hobby, as long as you have time to like turn on your your OBS and start streaming, that's all that matters. But say for example, if you're making content because you want to hit a certain goal, for example, or if you want to hit a certain audience, or say if you want to your end goal is to work with Square Enix, that is yeah, it's such a great goal to have, but that takes actual that takes like actual like strategy work,
Yeah.
planning. That is a whole other like bag of biscuits.
Hmm.
So what it like why are you doing it? Like if people want to go to VTubing, first of all ask yourself why. Is it just because you just want to yap on stream, or if
Hmm.
you just want to connect with people, for example, or it's, you just I don't know, you just have nothing better to do. Which is completely valid. Like if you're bored, yeah. So
Hmm.
like, and could be for any reason, but you have to think about why you're doing it first before you decide like how you're gonna do it. If that makes
Right.
sense. Because say if you're just doing it for a hobby, don't spend 3 grand on
Oh
your
yeah.
model, for
Right.
example.
Right.
Just get a PC that can handle streaming. Start there first, and then we can talk. But yeah, I think when it comes to events, though, that's different. Again, why are you doing the events? Like, for what reason? Like, I know why I'm doing it because
Hmm.
I I'm tired of not having opportunities. Cause like
I feel
even
that.
right, you know what I mean? Like as an
Hmm.
indie it's so hard. And
Mm.
the thing is, before I was an indie, it was also really hard because I didn't have the experience as a content creator. Like
Mm.
I wasn't even in like I didn't know anything about streaming. I didn't know much about the entertainment industry. I was
Hmm.
in a completely different place. So to kind of like deep dive into VTubing first time in a company, I didn't really know much, and I didn't have like, you know, I'm just gonna be so for real now. Most companies will hire someone who has like a past life, for example. I'm
Yeah.
sorry for breaking the immersion,
Oh no, well I
but
knew
like,
about that, but yeah.
yeah. I'm sorry, but because I didn't, like, I had no following, so like a lot of
Mm.
opportunities were not given to me
Mm.
because basically again, I completely understand. I don't have the following, I don't have the credentials, and like I just don't have the connections either. So I
Mhm.
completely understand why it wasn't given to me, but it became very disheartening very quickly because I thought I'd join a company so that I could have opportunities.
Yeah.
But there were times where perhaps, you know, I I I I thought I earned and deserved the opportunity, but
Mhm.
it was just handed over to someone else, and that really, really made me feel like I was doing things wrong. Again,
Mm.
I might be. Who knows? Because I was new to it. But then it got to a point where it's like, you know what? If you're not gonna give me the opportunity, I'm just gonna do it myself. So one of
Yeah.
the things I really wanted was the 3D, and they refused the 3D. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do my own thing and make my own 3D stuff happen. And thankfully, my community was nice enough to help me out on that.
Mhm.
But and events was one of it too. So I did it because I wanted to create opportunities for myself. But again, I mentioned earlier, I know how hard it is to get opportunities, not just for small indies, like even for like what I was, a nobody corpo person.
Mm.
It was so hard for me as well. So I wanted to help anyone who wasn't able to get that opportunity, or at least give them something to learn from so they can go away and make their own opportunities going
Yeah.
forward. Because end of the day, you have two hands, you have a good you have a good noggin. Go out there and make something for yourself. Is I think you can try at least. Yeah.
That's
If you
beautiful.
fail, then cry. Cry,
Cry.
eat ice cream. I don't know, do something.
That's so real. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, you're speaking my language though. I think you're one of the few VTubers I've talked to when we talked about like that question around like, advice or something you would tell like someone getting into VTubing. You actually were like, "Well, why?" Because like I've gotten that question to me like hundreds of times at the conventions I've been to. And it's so
Mm,
hard cuz like one of the first things that I would ask them is like, why do you want to get into VTubing? Because they'll just say like, do you have any tips on becoming a VTuber? And it's like, I'm the kind of person, and I think you can relate, where it's like I don't want to give like half-assed advice. Like if you're asking me a question, like I want to be able to answer it, but like it's hard for me to tell you how to become a VTuber when I don't know anything about you or like why you want to get into VTubing and stuff, because there's so much you could do in it. It's kind of just like this
mm,
bottomless
right.
pit. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
I agree. Because there are so many cool VTubers out there that I wouldn't even thought about that, like why did they choose that platform?
Mhm.
But the thing is, end of the day, if for example, I know someone who is like huge, but all they do is like they stream Deltarune. I'm like, you could just stream Deltarune without a VTuber model, but they just want to be an anime person too at the same time, by all
Right.
means. But like they got to do like the passion, which is Deltarune, and I don't know, be an anime person. Like
Yeah.
ticks both boxes, and they're very happy doing it.
Mhm.
So that to them is a measure of success. Like my measure of success is if I can, make connections and like in this scene, like legit ones, because like I
Mhm.
feel like connections can mean so many different things. And I also want to be able to, just do as many events as possible, and hopefully I can travel the world doing it. That would be really cool, I think.
Heck yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you're on the right track since, Vexpo
Ah,
last year and now Offkai in America this year. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the whole globe one day. Fingers crossed.
I believe. I
Yeah.
believe. Amazing.
Yeah.
I did want to get into our featured segment today. You have a
Oh,
performance for us, and I'm sorry if I like butchered the name of this song. Hatsukoi Cider. Is that how I say
oh
it?
yeah, no, you said it right.
Woo!
Yeah, yeah,
Woo! Woo! Okay. I was super sweating. So my understanding is that this is a performance at oh my gosh, Oshi Uplink, I think is what it's called,
yeah. So
right?
that was Canada last month, actually.
Well, they're freaking amazing. Oh my gosh, let's go. What was that like? Like how did
Oh my god,
that?
it was insane.
Yes,
It was actually so cool.
tell us a little
Yeah,
bit
so
about it.
basically it's for a concert called Hyperlink. So this is actually an all indie concert. So
Mhm.
it was organized by someone called Axe. So big shout out to Axe. Because he was the one who produced the show, and
Mhm.
he basically proposed the idea to Oshi up in the convention that he wants to do an all indie concert. So I was like, heck yeah. So I don't know why he approached me, because Loki, I'm like, haha, what? But I'm so glad he did. And when this
Mhm.
opportunity was given, I was like, I cannot let you down. I don't care. I cannot let anyone down, because
Mhm.
this is
Mhm.
insane. Because the lineup was really incredible too. Like there was some really really good singers in the lineup. But yeah, this is the first Canadian VTuber convention. The atmosphere was insane. So when I did
Mhm.
the live, you could see the feed. They actually had a return feed, you could see the people like cheering. Like I showed you a screenshot, which I guess you know it won't be in the video, but you can see from the front like
Right.
the audience. I didn't
Yeah.
realize how big it was because the capture was only very limited. But then
Mhm.
when I saw like videos from like people who were there, I was really shocked. But the atmosphere was incredible. I genuinely mean it when I say I think Canadian audiences are insane. They have so much energy. And now I'm curious how Offkai is gonna measure up.
Heck yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
if I've learned anything about, you know, the Yosas Hornate, where Summer Splash is going to be held, it's in Alameda, California, which is like, I think relatively nearby. I don't know geography that well, but like, it's relatively nearby where Offkai is held at. And so if I know anything about, you know, we did the New Cloud concert last year aboard the Hornet as well, and everybody got down. And so I feel like, you know,
Really?
yeah, I think that the energy will be really high and immaculate
I
as
can't
well.
wait to see. I
Yeah.
genuinely can't wait to see.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So on that note, let's freaking ride that energy wave right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and share the performance here. All right, so this is Hatsukoi Cider at
Hatsukoi Cider. Everyone, if you know how the fan chants the word to gay, do the fan chant.
heck yeah. Got my pen lights right here.
Yay! Yippee! Yippee!
All right, here we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Woo 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 woo.
Yay! 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 キスをあげるよ今気づいた想いどんな言葉でも足りないから One, two, three, four! Come on, Ocean Lake! Are you ready? じゃあ行くぞ Fire! 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 じゃじゃん当たり前すぎるくらい友達の時間が長かったせいであなたの癖や性格だって他の子より知ってんのはあ育児なしで恥ずかしがりやなあなたをもう待ってられないなキスをあげるよ今さら好きなんて言葉より聞きであるでしょあなたにだけはそっと教えてあげる胸の奥小さいつかみのぬくもり時々甘えてみたり拗ねてみたりそんな作戦らしくないか弱気を止めちゃ勝てないのこの恋だけは負けられないはあ鈍感なあなたのこと振り向かせたいから勝負かけるキスをあげるよ愛してますなんて言葉より魅力的でしょ聞こえちゃうくらい速くなる時々初恋はサイダーみたいに弾けるおしゃべりうやおいうやおい Say it おいうやおいうやおい
back over here. Dun, 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 dun. And we are back. That was amazing. Once again,
Did you
that was
guys enjoy that?
yes, me. I'm
You
raising
did,
my
you
hand.
did.
I did. I'm raising my hand. You can't see it, but I'm raising my hand.
Yeah, I believe you.
Thank you. I'm raising my hand and I'm picking my nose.
Oh gosh.
Multitasker.
Efficient, love it.
Yeah. Optimizations we were talking about earlier. That was Hatsukoi Cider. And Penny did an
Yay!
amazing job. And I think everyone here, the Ben crew, could definitely see just how much you were moving on the screen. And Penny and I were also just relating about how you have to practice a lot when you're doing these big stage
Oh, you have to.
performances.
You have
Yeah.
to.
You gotta get
Mm.
the sorry, what is it called? The toggles, the expressions and whatnot. I
The
yeah.
toggle.
Yeah, I'm very glad I have a stream deck for that now, because before I did not have one. So it was always a guessing game. I wasn't sure which one you're gonna get, but you're gonna get something. So.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes like you're singing, I'm like, hey, I need to do like a emotional toggle, and I accidentally toggle like this or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I'm going with it. At this point, I'm not gonna. It's just what it is.
Yeah,
It's
I got
intentional.
you. Here, both of us together. There you go.
Ah, oh, we got you back.
Yay!
She
Oh my
gets
God.
it.
I
She gets
do.
it.
Beautiful. Thank you. So cute. Yeah, it is a power statement for sure. Um But that's awesome. Thank you for sharing that amazing footage with us. I know this is kind of like never before seen footage as well. So cool. And I just love seeing all those pen lights going as well. All the blue,
Yeah.
just an ocean of blue there with the
I know,
lights.
it was really cool. And there
Yes.
was a few like orange UOs as well. I was like,
Mhm.
ooh, that's so cool. Oh, UOs just means ultra orange. It's a very specific pen light. Some concerts people prefer to use that because it's super bright. It's ultra orange. Yeah, so that's another terminology.
Oh, are those ones like one-time use or no?
Yes, okay. I guess these days you can get like the battery ones, but still they're not as vibrant. But you can, so the proper UOs are the ones you break. It cracks, and the chemical reaction makes it like one-time use. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy because when I did my performance at CarrierCon for Ocean
Yeah.
Deck, after the next day, there were like Wotoge people that did Wotoge like went for my last song in my set, and
Yeah.
they signed and gave, I think, those UOs to James, my representative, for me to take. And so I have them now, but I didn't know that, like, I didn't know, I was like, oh, these are really cool. Like, but I didn't know that that's what it was called. I didn't know, like, how special those were. Yeah, oh my gosh. I mean,
That's so cool.
I was so thankful already, but now I'm even more thankful. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. The UOs are cool. They are the OG, they're the OG, like, light sticks, essentially.
Oh,
Like
oh my
in the
gosh.
for Wotoge, yeah.
That's so cool. I didn't know that. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to buy some just to check it out for myself. Oh my gosh. That's so cool.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. If I can get my hands on them, I'll give it to you when I see you.
Heck yeah. Oh my gosh. Let's go.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of magical freaking lights and all of the light guiding us and giving us power, the next song
I love the segue.
Thank you. The next song that you have for us today is Magical Cure Love Shot. Tell us a little bit about this. I know, again, this is at Oshi Uplink, right? And so tell us a little bit about this. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So the first song I chose was very idolcore, but it's a very old idol song, so no one knows this. But this second song I chose, this is one in English, but the lyrics is really fast, and I excuse my timing in this. My timing was all over the place. But because it's a very popular vocalized song, and it has a lot of Wotogate, but a lot of fan chants part in it as well. So I decided to choose it because it's kind of idolcore. So yeah, it's Magical Cure Love Shot by Miku. by Sawtown. by Sawtown. That's a very famous part that people might know when it goes like Miku Miku Boo.
Yes.
That part. Yeah, that's a part everyone knows.
That's fair. That's fair. It's amazing. Yeah. So when are we getting the magical girl Penny outfit?
Oh my god, wait, do you want to see that? Is that your next outfit of choice one day?
I
I
mean,
want the magical girl outfit. I think that'd be really fun. I
it
want a
would be.
henshin.
Yes, I really want to see just like I want there to be like a group, like a whole group that does a like magical girl debut, and like they all have the magical girl like transformations.
Yep. Oh my god, that'd be so cool! Like the proper transition, the toggle will.
Yes!
And you have the new outfit. Oh my god, yeah! And they have their own like colors and stuff. Oh
Yes!
my god, that'd be so
cute.
cool.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, I love
I want
that.
to see that actually.
Yeah, me
Wait,
too.
that happen. Someone.
Yeah. Not us, we're too busy, but someone else do it.
Yeah, someone in money. Go make
Someone-
that happen.
Like,
I was
that's
like,
the real-
busy is one thing. Do you know how much money?
That's true. That's a good point. Well,
God.
this next performance, there is no price tag on it because it is so amazing and beautiful and invaluable. So here's Penny performing Magical Cure Love Shot. Woo, 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 woo.
Hello, Ocean Uplink! I'm Penny Puffball, a non-toxic pufferfish. Well, that's what everyone seems to think, but secretly I'm... Oh, fantastic, powerful Penny-chan! Oh, so Penny, 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 no! I wake up to a call, put my frilly outfit on now. It's time I open up my eyes and start the day. I come back to the thoughts until everyone is gone. Wah! A clumsy trip and now I fall into my butt. My magical phone and a silly little ringtone. I shout a magic word and set the world in place. Whatever it may cost, there's no reason to stop for a world that I cherish and love. Monsters might be a scary foe to fight, but I'll take the stand if I can stop your tears and wipe them dry. If my piece of pure for peace, I don't mind. I can play as a nurse, healing you every day. Whatever my share of tears and bruises, a wipe is all I need to clean the chair and my showing. Fighting through the night, but I'm wide awake. It can all be so hard for me to get through the day. Smile is enough to heal all my aches. Rapid, acute band-aid. I can take the pain, fight today, fill up the syringe with love, heal up the world and go again. Oh, fantastic, powerful Penny-chan. Oh, so Penny, 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 go! And now, Ocean Uplink! It's time for the moment you've been waiting for! 1, 2, 3, ready, Penny, Penny, keep going! Yay! On my own, without anyone to know how my job's not all rainbows, but then I think about your smile. I'm a magically bright and sensible girl. If you need me to still go on and call out my name. When you find yourself going down a spiral, a bunker away will put you down the blue hammer melee. Through the night, but I'm wide awake. All alone, it's so hard for me to get through the rain. Smile is enough to make my day, so I stand true and brave. 'Cause I'm not afraid any pain I can laugh away. Chin up with love, a fight until the end. Woo! Ocean Uplink! Let me see you wave your clean voice and cheer for me. Let's go! Louder! Woo! Time to catch up! Bearing through the pain, I'll try to be brave. As long as you can stay happy, I'm okay. I'm not gonna bend, I can be a cure for peace in your heart. And I'll play as a nurse, healing you every day. Smile is enough to heal all my aches. All in a cute band-aid. If you're feeling pain, call my name. I'll be by your side till I'll see your smile beam bright again. Ocean Uplink, one more time. Fantastic, powerful Penny-chan. Oh, so Penny, 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 go! Nemanya. Ocean Uplink, go.
Yeah. If you're wondering why Penny's laughing so hard, I told Penny that I don't tolerate lactose, and I
And
can.
you poop your brains out.
Yeah, I will.
Like, damn. So that level of our friendship, huh? Okay, cool.
That's yes. I trust you. Okay.
With a bowel movement
Yeah.
information.
That's a real friendship there. Okay. This is real idol talk here. Okay.
Oh god, wait, idols don't do number 2. What do you mean?
Oh, right. We have an idol meeting. That's right. That's
Yeah, we
what
have idol meetings. We have that.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh. You know, I have this joke with my community where I like, okay, it's a joke and it's not a joke, but like I eat pizza before every performance because I need to get all that dairy in me because I'm on a time limit. I got to make sure that I keep moving because I'm going to poop my pants.
What?
And so like I got to perform my best so that way I can go poop my pants afterwards. Yeah.
I didn't think that's how you time manage, but you did.
Anyways, enough about my bowel movements. This was an amazing performance. What speaking of like what's next and stuff like that, obviously like we said, the big British exchange happening at Offkai. And I'm sorry, what that's on Friday?
Friday. At 2 o'clock. Yeah.
Right. Friday, 2 o'clock, main stage. So definitely
Yes.
be there for that at Offkai. What
And
else?
you'll be there too.
I will. I'm really excited. I'm really excited.
Yeah, me too. I think she's so excited. Yeah.
Yeah, I won't say too much. I don't know how much we can say, but I did record with a country accent. So I did.
I think so. I listened to check the sound and I realized you were okay. I think okay. Can I be real? You're not the first person. Like
okay.
Other people are doing a country accents for so many things.
Okay, great, perfect, awesome.
So I guess it'll be fun. It'll be like it will be in theme. It'll be in theme.
Perfect. I'm so down for that. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm amazing. Anyways, you're working hard on that. We know that. Thank you for hard work. What else do you hope for as far as like the future of like VTuber concerts and performances? Because obviously like we were talking about, you've done so much to create opportunities for yourself and for other people as well. And again, like I always feel like no matter how big or small that opportunity is, every opportunity should be seen as a step forward. You know, it's something else you can add to your portfolio, no matter how much, you know, you contributed to it. You're a part of it, and that means something. You know what I mean? And so I love the positivity that you bring to this space, and like just know that you're super appreciated for that. But on that note, I do want to hear, you know, about what you hope for the future for VTuber concerts and performances. Yeah.
I think, for VTuber concerts and performances, I think I would like things to be more varied. I think, if I'm completely honest, I think at the moment the concert and performance space is very samey and a lot of recycled stuff. And like,
interesting.
I feel that way a little bit. I know at the same time, you know, the target audience are, for example, weebs. So you might choose to only do a lot of weeby songs, for example. Or you're going to an anime convention, so of course you're going to choose anime songs. But I think, like, for example, for Offkai this year, I saw that someone is doing like a musical themed concert. I think that is actually so heckin' cool. I think it needs to have more like variation in terms of like different types of concerts, because if you look at the real life, there's so many different types of concerts and gigs and stuff like that.
Right.
And you also have like the people who are involved. I think it'd be quite cool to see, you know, different people involved. Like, it doesn't even have to be like, I'm not saying like, for example, like trying to think of an example. Okay, for example, it's cool to see Mousy in a lot of like, you know, concerts.
Yeah.
It would be cool to see, say, for example, Mousy in like a cool subunit, for example, with someone who you never thought about, for example. So I think it'd be cool to see like more things that is that you typically wouldn't see in the scene. I think. I think that would be kind of cool.
I agree. Yeah, absolutely. I think I agree with your point of like having a little bit more variation and stuff. And I know we talked about this earlier, but I'll say it again. I feel like, you know, what you decide to put into the event and in the project, whatever it is, your creativity, your uniqueness, that
Oh,
little like spice, like that's what's gonna make your
yeah.
event stand out. I feel like anyone, I mean, I say anyone, but I think most people can probably put together a VTuber concert. You know what I mean? Like it probably, it's not like rocket science. It is difficult. Don't get me wrong.
It's a lot of work. I
Yeah,
think it's a lot of work, and I think I completely agree with you. I think honestly, I think anyone can. It's whether they want to put in the work. And if I'm completely honest, I don't think everyone would want to put in the work because it's not just the time; it's a lot of energy.
oh
Like it
yeah.
drains you. It's a lot of money. So I understand if people don't want to sacrifice any one of those things because it's a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think on your point, I'm speaking a little bit behind the scenes from my experience, like about having a variety of VTubers in concerts and whatnot, someone unexpected potentially. I think it's a really great thing to do that, to have that, and also because I've worked with like a variety of VTubers, as you know. For those you don't know, I've probably had over like 700 VTubers across the concerts that I've done.
That's
Um,
crazy. Wow. Pachi, 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 pachi,
thank you,
pachi.
thank you, thank you, thank you. And I've worked with VTubers that were like way bigger than me that I felt like I should not have been standing next to.
Mm.
I've worked with other VTubers that are standing with like that I'm like, standing with me and in like the bracket that we're in as a VTuber, as a content creator. And I will say, like, I think it can be really difficult working with some of the big VTubers. Not all of them, but like there have been some cases where it's like I'm just talking to their managers, for example, and it's like pulling teeth trying to get anything done. And
Oh.
but then there's the other side of it where it's like give somebody a chance, give them the opportunity, because you'll see how grateful that they are for that opportunity. You'll see like how they're going to respect like your deadlines at the very least. They're going to respect like, your event and
That's funny.
make yeah. Uh, you get it. You get it.
Yeah.
You would think it'd be like, bare minimum, but you'd be surprised.
Yeah, I know.
But like I think it's really nice to give other people that chance, because you'll see like how much they'll bring their own passion to it, because they're given an opportunity that they would, they may not have gotten any other time, a very special, unique opportunity to be a part of something. And I think I always appreciate working with people who can reciprocate that respect with me, or at least like understand and appreciate the event for like what it is. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I don't
I
need them
think
to.
it's nice to be appreciated.
Oh yeah.
I think I come from that mindset too. Like, yes, it's nice to be appreciated, but okay, this is where perhaps like you're more optimistic than I am. I'm in a because I've organized so many events before. I'm in a mindset now of like expect nothing back kind of thing.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah, that's
Because
fair.
if I know I'm old, that's how you can tell I'm old. I'm aged. But like I think a lot of the times, if I'm honest, I know this sounds very disheartening, and that's not my intention, by the way. That there is a happy point at the end of this. Like a lot of the times, I would say, often there is a lack of appreciation, and not just in this industry, by the way. I talk about a lot of other industries I've been
Yeah.
when the opportunities provided. I think a lot of the times, maybe they don't see it as an opportunity, or maybe that I guess a lot of people are expected to just be given an opportunity and it's
Mhm.
entitlement. So I have learned to just kind of accept that I don't need anything back. But it is, however, really nice to be appreciated when someone does so. Like, you do have like the occasion when people do show appreciation, or sometimes not even them. Like sometimes you see on like when you go to the streams, or you go onto like the space, and their community are so happy to see them being given this chance. Like,
Yeah.
you know, they are happy. So
Mhm.
seeing that, like that community being happy, that already is something fulfilling for me. So I don't think I need specifically them to show me any kind of like thanks. It would be nice, honestly. It feels really good when they are appreciative and thankful, and give you credit and give you thanks, and they don't disrespect your like your timeline and your deadlines. that
Yeah.
that that would be ideal. But I think you have to take the little wins, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, it's gonna wear you out.
Oh yeah, no. I've also learned that. I totally get that too. I'm the same way. Like I kind of stopped. I mean, I never really expected it. I never expected anyone to like shout me out or say thank you even, like,
Hmm.
because I knew that like I just wanted to put something nice out there,
Yes, exactly.
and that's
Yeah, yeah,
it.
yeah,
And so I
exactly.
was doing it for myself. In that sense, like I'm being selfish. Like I just want to put something positive out there. And so I don't
Yeah,
really
yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
really
think it goes both ways. But that's why I
yeah.
was so appreciative when you when I applied for your concert for the first time and you accepted me, I was like, oh my god, that's so sweet, that's so kind. I didn't expect because at the time I had nothing, I had no portfolio, I had one song. So like, but the fact is like I was given the opportunity and I was
Mhm.
really really grateful for it. And I feel like because like I don't think we would be here chatting if I hadn't applied for the concert and you haven't given me the opportunity, for example. So I think you'll never know what connection might come out of it.
That's true.
Again, I'm not expecting anything, but if it does, then that's amazing, and I'll take it. I'll take the win.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
know.
And I don't know if
Mhm.
I have this wrong, but I think one of the first things I said to you when we started talking like more privately was that I did see and recognize like how much your community appreciates and interacts with
Oh yeah, you
you.
did.
I did,
Yeah, you
yeah.
did
Okay,
say
I'm not
that.
lying. I'm not lying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You did say. Yeah, she's not lying. She's not
Okay.
lying.
And so that was one of the main reasons why like I really wanted to get to know you more, and that like
Aw.
I was appreciating you from a distance. And so again, I'm just really glad to have you here. Again, you're putting out so many amazing positive things in this space. Thank you for making this industry a little bit more brighter and beautiful. And so I again just keep up the great work and know
No,
that
and you too as well. You too as
thank
well.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, I feel like you inspire me to keep pushing myself, and
What? No,
yeah,
you do way
what?
more than I do. What do you mean?
No. We inspire each other. We'll say that.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
take that. I'll take that.
yeah. We're pushing each other, we're motivating each other, and
I think honestly that is really, really like this is really important, especially like how do I put this? Like in the content creation space,
hmm,
like in a professional space, I
hmm,
mean, that's really important to find someone with a similar mindset who wants like the same goals as a way to like motivate like each other,
yeah.
because it's a good way to push each other towards like similar goals. I think that's why I look to your content a lot because I it is something that I admire hugely. So
Thank
yeah, keep
you.
up your good work. Keep up your good work. Yeah.
We're just gonna go in a circle. We're just gonna keep
Oh
cycling.
god.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Penny. And
Yeah.
again, thank you so much for your time. And this is now we're at the point of the show where if you want to share any of your other links, I have your YouTube link up in the chat. It's been on rotation
Yay.
and it's been
Oh,
pinned
thank you.
at some point, but it might have gone away for some reason. Anyways, it was
But
pinned
I
at one
see it. I
point.
see it.
Okay. Great. Okay. And then yeah, share with us anything else you want to share, where we can find you, and anything on your upcoming schedule that you want to share with us as well.
Ooh, so I only stream on YouTube. I'm so sorry. I don't stream on Twitch, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I stream on the red side. I'm so sorry. So you can find me on YouTube and Twitter. Wait, X. I'm sorry, X. And you can also find me on Discord. So those are the places you can find me. And I guess I don't know who's going to Offkai. You'll see me in Offkai, or even sooner, you'll see me at the Big Hornet, the USS Hornet at the Summer
Yes.
Splash. So
Yes.
yeah, you can meet and greet me after the big concert. So yeah, you can come say
Yes.
hi.
I forgot to
Yeah.
say that. Oh my gosh, that's such an important note. I'm sorry. I was like, I was so focused on the performance stuff and like you're doing your solo and everything. Oh yes, freaking Penny will be there to do a meet and greet as well. Thank you for your time, Penny. And so
Man, thank you for having me at the
yes,
meet and greet stuff. That's so exciting. Oh my gosh.
yes. So if you want to
Yeah.
actually get to meet Penny and tell her about all the snacks that you found at the dumpster, or how many boogers you picked in your nose with your 3D model, you can do that in person. Well, you can be in person and Penny will be on the screen. And so you can
Doubt
go
it.
say hi to Penny at the USS Hornet Summer Splash concert. And
Yeah.
again, it will be streamed on Twitch and YouTube as well. If you would like to check it out virtually, if you can't come there in person. So yes, definitely support Penny, even outside the concerts. Again, big British exchange concert. I'm so excited for that. Penny's been working really hard. So yes, please also check that out. Anyway, I'm sorry, Penny, I kind of interrupted you. What else can we look forward to?
Oh my god. I don't know. I guess. Oh no. Wait. What is happening? Oh. Oh gosh, Anime Expo.
Mm-mm.
I will be having a meet and greet, and
Oh,
I have a random street concert at 11 o'clock
oh,
outside.
awesome.
That's gonna be that'll be random because oh my god, it's gonna happen. So I'm invading the street concert on America Day. I'm very excited.
Oh, on
I
America
know,
Day.
4th of
Okay.
July. That right, I have a very American thing set up and ready to go.
That makes me a little bit concerned.
I promise it's cool, probably
Okay.
appropriate. I'm sure.
I'm sure. I trust you. I expect there to be penny puffball fireworks popping up when you perform as well.
Sure, why not? Why not? We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I'm excited that you're going to more like doing more meet and greets and going to conventions, stuff like that. See it off, Kai. So I can't wait for that. Oh, so exciting. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Can't wait. One more month and then I can rest. Oh gosh.
Yeah. I get that. I get that. Oh my gosh.
I need sleep, girl. I need sleep.
Oh, me too. We need a nappy wappy. So one of the final thoughts that I wanted to grab from you, I want to get a wisdom nugget from you, and we've talked a lot
Oh my
about
god.
these nuggets here. Maybe fish sticks. That means we're eating you and we're
Wait,
frying
no,
you.
no,
Sorry.
yeah, we don't.
Okay.
No, no.
Okay. Chicken nuggets. We'll go back to
Chicken
chicken.
nuggets.
Okay, chicken nuggets.
Yes, chicken nuggets.
Of information. You've given us so much today. Thank you for that.
Okay, have I?
one
Good to
thing
know.
one thing that I kind of latched onto in our conversation, you talked about it a little bit earlier, that idea of like, hey, I shot my I put all this stuff out. I tried to recommend, we do this, we do that, whatever. I really put myself out there and I kind of got rejected. How a wisdom nugget, I guess, wisdom chicken nugget for us, including myself, like, how do you stay motivated? How do you deal with rejection?
um, this is not very like super deep, but
Ice cream.
yeah, I was gonna say I have like specific comfort foods. If I'm really sad, I
Mhm.
really want fried chicken.
Oh, okay. So chicken nuggets. Oh, that's along the
Wait,
same
yeah,
lines. Yeah.
yeah, like
Literally.
KFC and stuff. I think like when I'm really stressed,
Mhm.
I tend to eat like really unhealthy foods. So I think honestly, like how to again, I think it's a mindset thing.
Mhm.
I I treat it like any job application. Like the economy is tough out there, man. Like you're gonna apply for 100 jobs, you'll probably hear back from one or two. I
Yep.
have the same mindset when it comes to like any kind of like VTuber or convention related application. You're gonna put
Mhm.
things in. You who knows? You might be super lucky. For example, with Oshi Uplink, they out of nowhere, it's like, hey, let's do this thing together. I'm like, whoa, okay, my
Mhm.
gosh, like
Mhm.
somehow gotcha, God's love me today. But like again, there are times where like for a whole month I'll be like 2 or 3 months I'll be sending things off and I hear nothing and I do feel really heartbroken. And to be
Yeah.
fair, my community probably hear me like be sad about it. But if I'm really sad, I'll just go eat fried chicken or
That's
pizza
real.
or something.
That's so
What
real.
can you do? What can you do? That's just the reality. And just, that there will be other opportunities, So when it comes, I eat more food, but I
Mhm.
celebrate with good food like steak and wine. So yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Steak and wine, that sounds great. I make a pretty good
Yeah.
steak, I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
Really?
I
Wait, how'd
do.
you take a steak?
I like to do medium for me.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
That's valid. That is
Yeah.
good. That
What
is
about
good.
you?
I like it. Yeah, medium as well. But like the
Okay.
English kind of medium, not like the French medium. The French medium is like raw.
Oh, okay.
Because like obviously England's next to France, so sometimes you go to like some
Mhm.
French restaurants and they give you like the raw stuff, the bloody stuff, and I'm like, haha, that's that's not medium. So
That's not medium.
yeah,
Cook it a
I
little
can
bit
still
more.
hear it breathe, but sure.
The cow's still alive.
Yeah. I know. So yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, we should go out for steak and wine. Wait, do you like wine? Do you drink wine? Do you drink?
I'm more of a limoncello girly.
Wait, lemon oh my god, that's a party girl drink. What do you mean? What do you mean? Limoncello. That's some good shit though.
It
That's I mean wait.
is.
Okay.
I know. I I go crazy for some limoncello. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
love
Yeah,
limoncello. So good. It's really strong though. Is
it
all I can
is.
say. It's very
It is strong, and it does. I just need a little bit, and I will be drunk. So that's.
Oh no, you're a lightweight.
I am.
No!
I don't drink a lot, so when I do
Oh
drink,
really?
yes. Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
see. See, when I'm sad as well, I crack.
Only when I'm sad. That's so real, though. Sorry,
Like
continue.
fried chicken and beer. I'm like, I need a drink. Like
Mm,
sometimes when I'm really stressed, I literally just go, okay, you know what? I'm gonna crack open a cold one. I can't. I need something.
that's so real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Same. I mean, I, although me, if I'm not drinking, it's ginger ale on the rocks for sure.
Ooh, okay. That's very like, yeah, okay. Fair. I'm not a fan of any ginger drinks. Like my grandparents would love like ginger flavored stuff, but I don't like. It's a bit. Maybe I have to be more aged. I need to wait till like I'm 80 or something.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, I'm 63 years old, so I'm pretty up there myself.
63.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I don't know what's happening. Who what the hell?
That's
Who
my
who
face.
the
What
hell?
do you mean? That's what you're gonna see at Offkai, all right?
Did you just face review?
I did.
On
Yeah.
stream?
Yeah.
For
Live
free?
on main.
What? Could I wait until 3D? Oh my god, is that your 3D? Was that...
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
There's your flesh tuber like skin.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
God.
amazing. Thank you for that. And don't forget to check out Penny once again on YouTube, on Twitter, the social medias, the places, okay? And at Offkai as well. So really looking forward to that. Yes.
Yeah.
NAX.
Come over. It's gonna be fun because Kōri's gonna be there. Lots of fun people are gonna be there too. And go to Kōri's 3D review performance because who knows? Is it Nicolas Cage?
Yes.
Is that his name?
That is his name. I'm so yeah.
I was like, wait, what if I just quoted the wrong name? It's actually someone else.
No, you were right on it. Oh my gosh. Look at you.
Cool. Yeah, because who knows? You might get to meet and greet, you know, the real Nicolas Cage. Yeah, the
This is
real
true.
one.
This is true. Yeah, I am the real one. This is me. This is it.
I don't think he sounds like that.
It's
Looks like.
it's a voice changer. You see, so
yeah.
yeah.
I see. It's like that anime where the guy becomes like an anime girl, and then his kids found out. Okay.
Heck yes, absolutely. Anyways, all right, we are gonna go over and raid over to Maggie. Yes, so
Maggie.
Maggie is a part of V Fleet, and V Fleet is also like the VTuber agency of like the USS Hornet in a sense, and so
okay.
yeah,
I know they were boat related, but I didn't realize they were. Wait, are they official? Wait, are they officially like the USS Hornet VTubers?
So they not just the USS Hornet, they each represent another ship, like another carrier ship museum, essentially. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I thought it was just like Azure Lane. That's
so funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cute.
So
I like that.
They all represent a different carrier ship museum, and their V Fleet's like mission is to promote like, you know, preserving history through those museums and whatnot. And so and so I wanted to rate them.
So cool. Yeah. Maggie, we're going to Maggie.
Yes, we are. So thank you everybody for joining us today. Thank you for dumpster diving with us. I really appreciate it. You've been an amazing bin crew. Okay, and thank you again, Penny.
Thank you for inviting.
Yes, you've been amazing. You are amazing. Keep up the great work. Yeah. Blub 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 blub.
Wait, do you make a sound? What sound do you?
I say yo by low, but we might be out of time, so I'm gonna go raid now. Oh,
here
we go.
Let's
Okay. Yo by low, everyone. Bye bye.
Oh my god, he waves.